right? And he was an older dude. He had been down like over 20 some years. I'm not gonna say his name. No need to say his name. Just share the story. Feel me? When he went down, he got life for a murder, and when he had got locked up, he had like about 5 kids that were real young when he had left, and the dude, like, he really loved his kids. I mean, I ain't got no kids myself, but I can only imagine what it's like to be a parent in prison. You feel me? I know a lot of people might say like the fathers in prison don't care about their kids and yada yada yada, but that's not true. You know, fathers, they get locked up, so do mothers, and I don't think any parent really meant to abandon their babies. Feel me? But I know my Sully went through it because his kids grew up over the 20 some years that he had been down, and like a couple of his daughters were strung out on heroin after fucking up, and it really hurt his heart, you know, because when he left, they were just babies, and now they were grown and they were out there tripping, you know. There wasn't nothing he could do to help them, so he used to talk to me about them like a little here and there, but never really got real deep into detail. But the times that he would talk to me, I could tell like it really bothered him, and it really hurt him that he couldn't be out there with his babies. And so the saddest shit that I seen in prison wasn't like what I seen, but more like what I heard. You feel me? Because you know, in prison you're not allowed to show no weakness. Like that's out. Like you're always supposed to keep up this front, like you hard and you know what I mean. You just made of steel, right? Like you're not even human. But I'm a really like sleeper. Feel me? And there were many nights like me and a boy were celled up for like about 2 3 years, and there were many nights when we were celled up that he would wake me out of my sleep in the middle of the night because I would hear him up on the top bunk crying and shit. Like he wasn't crying all loud, this and that. He was crying real low, like trying to be as quiet as he can. But and yeah, I could still hear him because he used to moan like this sad ass moan, and you know when you cry, you start like doing all that shit, trying to suck the snot up out your nose. I would hear him doing that shit, and he used to really like. It was real sad. There were times when I laid and I just tear up listening to him because, you know, he was a grown ass man who basically had to wait till the middle of the night when he thought that his cellie was asleep and no one could like know what he was doing to cry. You feel me? Which is like it's like not right, but that's just part of prison life. And I knew that for the most part, I figured that he was up there crying because he missed his babies, like he missed his kids, and he wanted to be out there with them. And there wasn't nothing he could do because he had life, and wasn't no guarantee that he'd ever get out again. You feel me? And so, I had a celly, right? And